So I've saved the AA block base from Anita Good Design, and so that came in, but I'm going to put an A size block in it. So I'm going to go over to import, called Porcelain Blocks, and I want to use this A block. I'll choose this one. So I've added that, but I've got some more space around here. And the first thing I want to do with that, while it still has all the black boxes, is I'm going to go to the stitches and I'm going to tell it to divide by color. Once it's divided by color, I'll click in the gray area, go down and take off the placement lines for that block and hit the delete button. And then I will go down after all of the embroidery to the folded borders. Highlight all of them. There's quite a few steps there. Select objects and delete that. So now all I've got left is the actual embroidery and the background. And I want to take and put all of that embroidery back together and group it so I don't mess it up. So I'm highlighting all of that again, hitting select objects, and on the home page I'm going to go up to this icon along the top that says group and hit the word group, so that will again move only as a single object. And now we want a background around this that has a stipple. So because I have an object on there, the background fill is highlighted. So I'll open it and click where I want there to be fill. In this case it's a stipple fill. I'll hit the word next, and we have it in there. This is not the default setting. I lowered this to a 0.15 inch earlier. I maybe could go a little bit bigger. You can change the size and preview what it looks like here, if that looks like the right amount of stipple for you. And once it does, you're okay. And you now have a new block, but we don't want this stipple to happen until after you've laid your basic fabric. So you can either do it here before you stitch out the whole plate, or you could do it the last thing before, when you're finished. I actually like it here as the fourth step, and then I'd save it and take it to the machine. I could go in and change this. So select this object, and it's a stipple now. I could use the drop down menu and just fill some other things like the decorative fill, which would open up in the sewing attributes over here, decorative fill stitches, all of these that you might be used to in the luminaire, or something else that you're attracted to. So that's a basket weave around there. You can choose almost anything from here, but you can keep changing it just by using the stitch attributes for this one block that we created, and you can put any of the fills in. You could do the net fill stitch, which is kind of cool sometimes too. And you can change the size of that net fill to somewhat bigger. You can change it from the boxes to the triangles. Whatever kind of quilting design that you would like, you can change.